We're currently doing some stuff. We'll be starting the video soon. Thank you for your cooperation. We're currently doing some stuff. We'll start our video real soon. Thank you for your cooperation. Okay, I'm on now, guys. I'm eating some pizza, so it's cold in here, so give me a break.
My LeBaron convertible makes driving fun again. It completes the 1983 Chrysler LeBaron series.
That car sucked.
This is a Yugo. It was a tiny hatchback imported from Yugoslavia in the late 1980s and early 1990s. And it wasn't very good. In fact, it was quite bad. The Yugo came to America in 1986 thanks to Malcolm Bricklin, who brought us the Bricklin SV1 and, more famously, Subaru. In the 80s, he decided that America needed an entry-level, low-priced car. And so he started importing the Yugo from Yugoslavia. Priced at under $4,000, that's about $8,700 in today's money, for a new car. The Yugo slotted somewhere in the automotive lineup between a normal car and a bus pass. And you'll find a lot of people who will tell you that the bus pass was actually a better decision since it was cheaper, cleaner, and often more reliable. Today, I'm going to show you around the Yugo, and I'm going to show you why it was considered to be so bad. And as I do, I want you to keep in mind two things. Number one, in 1992, the EPA forced Yugo to recall every single car they made because it polluted too much. And number two, this car isn't some relic from the 60s or 70s. This car came out in the late 80s and was sold through the early 90s. It was on sale at the same time as the Porsche 959, the Acura NSX, the Ferrari F40. And with those things in mind, our tour begins. Open the door to the Yugo, and you'll quickly find that the interior is... In my videos, I've shown you a Porsche Carrera GT, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, other exotic cars. Today, I'm bringing you the exact opposite. This is a This is a 1974 Volkswagen Thing. It's slow, it's funny looking, it has no amenities, and it has...
This is the Nest Hub Max from Google. It plays live TV, and you can pause it with magic. Ta-da! Un-ta-da! Ta-da! Ta-dan!
So you've got $45,000 to spend on a new vehicle. What do you get? Today I'm driving one of the most interesting cars of our time. Manual transmission, exciting aerodynamic shape, cool digital dash display, 2-seat layout, and the car is the original Honda Insight. You'd know that if you read the title. It's important to note that I'm not talking about the new Insight, which is all boring and mainstream. This is the first generation Insight, which features this cool styling and this cool dash. This is an 86 Jeep and an 87 Toyota.
Look exactly the same. They're boxy.
This is a 2013 Jeep Wrangler. It started life as a regular old Jeep Wrangler Unlimited, and then a company in North Carolina called Ruby Trucks.
A Broody. A Broodson.
This is the new 2020 Jeep Gladiator, and it is the long-awaited pickup.
Car manufacturers love April Fool's Day. It's a chance for what is normally a pretty conservative industry to let loose and show customers just how fun and laid back they are. They make fake announcements or produce dumb promo videos for cars or features. Excuse me, Dory? I saw the post for a new host.
No, it's not for the show.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Guys, follow me on Instagram, @SurroundPhotoSucks. Y'all check me out on Twitter, IG, hit me up on FaceSpace.
Car manufacturers love April Fool's Day. It's a chance for what is normally a pretty conservative industry to let loose and show customers just how fun and laid back they are. Today is April 1st, so you're probably seeing a whole new batch of trite pranks that fool no one. But let's take a look at some April Fool's pranks of years past that are just the worst. I am so thankful Donut has never done any April Fool's jokes. Number 1. Last year, Hyundai created a fake promotional video with the title Inside Hyundai's Secret Proving Ground. You think it's just a straightforward promo video showing the i30N hatchback drifting around a test course until, hold on,
Cacao Corner. Chocolate! Chocolate! Chocolate!
Hyundai is so goofy that they covered one of the corners on their test track in cocoa powder because of, out of all the materials they tested, cocoa shows the tire treads and aerodynamics the best. What? You could be using that cocoa for chocolate milk. Actually, I'm kind of over milk. I mean, this is beyond dumb. There's about 3 more minutes of the video still hammering the same joke. Oh, look, this is a team making the chocolate, and here's the car on the chocolate. And what's the point of this video again? Number 2. In 2011, BMW got everyone's hopes up with a fake M3 truck concept. They went so far as to make a working version, and it looks sick. I would totally drive this thing. BMW stated the tiny truck's V8 made 414 horsepower and weighed 50 kilograms less than the M3 Coupe. Leave it to the Germans to make a legitimately cruel April Fool's prank. If you're listening, BMW, please make this truck. Small pickups are making a comeback, and I think it would be a great business decision. Sincerely, me and the rest of the world. Number 3. Once in a while, car companies will even do the same prank. On April Fool's Day in 2014, Skoda introduced the Yeti Ice. This Czech crossover was supposedly covered in white faux fur created by engineers working in the Himalayas. You know, where the Yetis be at.
Welcome to the Himalayas!
McLaren introduced the feather wrap 3 years later in 2017.
We call it biomimicry.
This wrap was made of 10,000 unique carbon-veined feathers. While being extremely technically impressive, that's basically the same thing as Skoda.
Biomimicry.
Try better, McLaren. BMW again pulled the same prank last year, albeit a much lazier version. They introduced the X2 in a new digital camo wrap. Putting a wrap on a car is not a prank. Legitimately disappointed in you, and you should feel ashamed. I guarantee you there's at least a dozen real versions of this being driven by club promoters in Miami. They probably saw that and was like, oh, hell yeah, dude, this looks sick. Number 4. When is a prank not a prank? How about when it causes the company to actually lose money? I'm, of course, referring to last year's tweets by Elon Musk, in which he himself posted a pic with a cardboard sign reading, bankrupt, in front of Tesla. Bankrupt. Elon is no stranger to pranks and stunts, but this one was pretty poorly timed. Tesla had just had one of their worst weeks ever, which included manufacturing bottlenecks and recalls. And after this tweet, stocks in Tesla fell 5%.
What is actually
Number 5. Not all April Fool's pranks are horrible, but sometimes they
That's a good
are
one.
very believable. The Jeep Grill was an entirely plausible option that you could see on a Jeep. And you know Wrangler heads would actually buy this thing if it was real. Hell,
The game can be rough on skin. Rehydrate and strengthen with Dove Men Plus Care Sport Care.
in my opinion, there's no better example of the American sports car than the Corvette. It's an instantly recognizable classic with performance that backs up its looks. Everyone. Oh wow, a white guy with facial hair on a car channel loves manual transmissions. What an original premise. Hold on, hear me out for a minute. I learned to drive in a 1986 Ford Taurus that my grandpa gave me. It had a two-tone paint job and pretty much everything in it broke. It even caught on fire at one point. It had a 5-speed manual and it was fun as hell. But there's a big problem. Manuals are going out of style. In 1992, about 25% of car buyers chose a manual transmission. 20 years go by, and in 2012, that number fell to just 6.8%. In 2018, just 3.5% of buyers drove off the lot with a manual. As a result, car makers started offering less cars with a manual option. In 2012, there were about 117 used cars you could buy with a stick shift. Not a lot, but not bad. In 2018, that number fell to just 85 cars. Still not great, but it could be worse. And it did get worse. In just 1 year, the number of cars in the 2019 model year that you can get with a manual is just 57. That's a 33% drop. If the trend continues at this rate, manuals can be gone in 2 years. People are not happy about this. You can't go into a comment section of a video.
Drive. Would you please repeat the destination? Any matches, go. Please state country and number. Set. I'm not familiar with that address. Would you please repeat the Fasten your seatbelt. Passport?
No film. This thing was very, very a fair price. Very needed for item. Class J Barry needed for this item.
2 weeks. Look at that shit. What the hell, sis? The Martians love Kawako. They think he's fucking George Washington. Kill the bastard. Nobody knows who he is.
If you know what this is, and if you don't know what this is, good. If you don't know what this is, I'll tell you guys. I'll tell you guys maybe tomorrow what this is, or next time. Next time I'll show you what this is. I have to get a battery for this, a J cell battery for this, which I don't know where those batteries at, and I need them for this. So, yeah. So yeah. 2 weeks. What, my baby? What, baby? There's my babies right there. Hey, quick kiss. So yeah, that's today's video. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Bye.